What's going on, guys? It is Cynnnical, and today for you guys I wanted to talk about Square Enix E3 as well as the competition and what I believe Square Enix needs to do to get some attention. I wanted to make this video just mainly because of the fact that after watching the Bethesda conference, it is clear that there is going to be some tough competition this year at E3, and already it's looking like this year is going to be one of the best years of E3 we've ever had. Now, as of the time of this recording, the only conference that has been done is the Bethesda one. By the time you guys are watching this video, of course, the Microsoft one should be going on right now, or it will be complete. Otherwise, though, you know, by the time you guys are watching this video, there would have already been 2 conferences completed, and that is the Bethesda and Microsoft. Not too many, but enough to know that, yes, this year is already going to be a tough one as far as competing in amongst each other. Now, obviously, yeah, I'm going to talk about Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts 3, but I wanted to talk about Bethesda, because Bethesda absolutely fucking killed it, and I can't sum it up any more than that. And to all of the other companies that are having their own, you know, conferences this year at E3, good luck, guys, literally, because there is some tough competition this year. It is no joke, and obviously, you know, there's only a select few of developers or publishers or companies that actually have, you know, their own conferences. The ones that are like pretty much always guaranteed, you know, companies like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, they generally always have their own, you know, conferences. But of course this year, Bethesda's first one as well as Square Enix's, so it's a big deal for these people. And of course Bethesda, they destroyed it. So yeah, I attended the Bethesda conference, you know, from the comfort of my own room. I watched the live stream, and yeah, Bethesda had an amazing conference. Incredible, and that's why I'm saying good luck. Now, we can tell this by the simple fact of, on Bethesda's Twitch channel, during their conference, they had more than 500,000 live viewers, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And that's just on the Bethesda Twitch itself, not including like IGN's, you know, stream, not including GameSpot's stream, not including Kinda Funny's stream. No, just on the Bethesda one alone, which is just crazy. It's hard to process. That's so many people, over 500,000. Now, their show was spectacular. They started off with Doom, they went through like Battle Cry, they went through Dishonored 2, Dishonored the Definitive Edition. You know, there was some good games there. But what was the core of the whole thing, and what made it incredible, was the Fallout 4 display. Now, obviously, it's a big reason why Bethesda had a conference this year was due to the fact that, yes, Fallout 4 is one of their biggest IPs ever. It is one of their biggest open world games and one of their most ambitious open world games ever. And I can already see that Fallout 4 is most probably going to be the game of the year without a doubt. I feel so confident towards it. So anyway, what they displayed of Fallout 4 is they displayed just so much, it's hard to digest. They displayed, you know, gameplay, story aspects, you know, locations, combat, this whole new crafting system, which, might I say, is absolutely incredible. It is beyond belief. And, you know, they just displayed like so much Fallout 4, it was just hard to take in. They also announced this new Fallout app, which is Fallout Shelter, I believe it is. And on top of that, they also announced this collector's edition, which includes a real-life Pip-Boy. And on top of that, I know it's crazy, they announced the release date, which the release of Fallout 4 is set for, I believe, November 10th, 2015. So with all of that stuff, with more than 20 minutes of footage going over story, gameplay, features, and including a release date, everyone just went absolutely crazy. And I have to say, Bethesda, they're going to be hard to compete against. So this is why I'm looking at Square Enix. Now, the thing is, for Square Enix to get a decent amount of attention, they're gonna need to pull a card. They're gonna need to pull an important card. No, not the Joker card, but no, they're going to have to pull a trap card, or a decent card, which is what I'm trying to say. And that card would have to be Kingdom Hearts 3. It would have to be. Now, you know, I'm not saying that Square Enix don't have any, you know, important games to, you know, sort of talk about and sort of announce and reveal and show whatever and display where people won't be impressed, because, you know, they do have a pretty good lineup. They've got a pretty good lineup. But when it comes down to it, you know, the reason why these developers or these companies have, you know, these conferences is to display, you know, a very important title, I believe. Now, Bethesda, you know, they had all those other games, yeah, sure, that was great, but they had Fallout 4. That was the soul and the heart of their conference. When you look at Microsoft, okay, yeah, sure, Microsoft are probably going to be revealing a lot of different sort of other titles, but the heart of Microsoft is going to be Halo 5. When you look at Ubisoft, Ubisoft have their own conference. Yeah, sure, they're going to display a lot of cool stuff, but the heart of the Ubisoft will most definitely be the new Assassin's Creed, as it's one of their biggest IPs. When you look at Square Enix, I mean, you know, they got Tomb Raider, they got Just Cause, they got Dragon Quest, and they do have a few unannounced titles and new titles to be announcing, but when it comes down to it, what is their biggest titles? It's either Final Fantasy or it is Kingdom Hearts. And we already know that Final Fantasy 15 isn't going to be displayed at E3, so they have confirmed. So it just leaves Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is literally the only thing they can really pull out and say, okay, here we go guys. And then everyone's gonna start looking at them like, oh shit, direct your attention to Square Enix. Now, I'm not saying that, yeah, you know, like Tomb Raider, and I'm not saying that Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and Just Cause 3, you know, are games that aren't going to get any attention, because as it is, a lot of people are excited for them. Hell, I am ecstatic for Just Cause 3. I cannot wait to see a display event. But to get something truly captivating, and to get something where people are going to actually pay a lot of their attention to Square Enix and make them think, oh shit, I think the only way for them to do that is to finally reveal a decent amount of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not just saying like, you know, like a 1-minute trailer. I'm saying a juicy 2 to 3 minute trailer showing some of the features and the gameplay and just something like that. So I think, you know, it's gonna be hard competition at E3 this year. From already looking at Bethesda's, it's crazy, and I cannot wait to see how the rest of the conferences turn out. It's truly exciting. We've got a lot of conferences today, which is really exciting, and I just want to let you guys know that I did live stream the Bethesda one yesterday, which was amazing. Thank you guys for, you know, for coming down to that yesterday, but I will be streaming the Sony one today, and as well as the Square Enix one tomorrow. Now, there is a very, very, very small possibility that perhaps Kingdom Hearts 3 could actually appear during the Sony conference. I highly doubt it, because I say that Square Enix would use Kingdom Hearts 3 for their very own conference. And also keep in mind, guys, this is Square Enix's first E3 conference, so that's another sort of reason why, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 would sprout up. But yeah, like I mentioned, I do believe that Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, it would be saved for the Square Enix conference rather than the Sony. However, though, I still will be streaming the Sony conference, so if you guys want to come down later on, feel free to. My Twitch link is always in the description below, so go ahead, follow me there, keep updated. Also, if you guys haven't already, check me out on Twitter. I will post my links when I'm streaming, my thoughts on E3 and stuff like that, and just my general perspective of how the expo is turning out. Otherwise, guys, that's just sort of my input. E3 is looking like it's rough competition, and Square Enix are definitely going to have to make our heads explode if they want a huge amount of attention directed towards them. Otherwise, guys, I've been Cynnnical. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.